Is ENHYPEN still leading fourth-generation K-pop? For some, it might be an easy yes. For others, it's a question worth asking, especially now that more and more groups are rising and competition is tougher than ever. But if there's one thing that makes the answer clearer, it's ENHYPEN's ongoing Walk the Line World Tour, which might just prove they're still one of the biggest names of their generation. Since late last year, ENHYPEN has been traveling across the globe, filling stadiums, arenas, and domes with thousands of fans. The tour is massive, and it's already making history in more ways than one. From Asia to the US, and now to Europe, the boys are showing that their reach keeps expanding and the demand for them is only getting bigger. Let's start at the beginning. The Walk the Line tour kicked off with a 2-day show in Goyang, South Korea, before moving to Japan for concerts in Saitama, Fukuoka, and Osaka. Then came Southeast Asia, where ENHYPEN performed in the Philippines and Thailand, both of which were packed stadium shows. From there, they flew to the US, hitting major cities like New York, Chicago, Texas, and Los Angeles, before moving on to Europe for their very first full tour there. London, Manchester, Amsterdam, Brussels, Berlin, and Paris all welcomed the group with sold-out crowds. And it doesn't end there. Singapore is up next in October with 3 days of concerts, and finally, the boys will close everything out with another 3-day run in Seoul. It's an ambitious tour, one that isn't just repeating familiar places, but expanding to brand new cities and much larger venues. And that's where we see ENHYPEN's real growth as a fourth-gen leader. Take their venues, for example. In South Korea, they've upgraded with every tour, from less than 10,000 seats during the Manifesto era to 15,000 at the KSPO Dome during Fate, and now to more than 40,000 at Goyang Stadium for Walk the Line. That's not just growth, it's a statement. The same can be seen in Japan. Back in their Fate tour, they performed at a 15,000-seat venue in Fukuoka. This year, they moved up to the Mizuho PayPay Dome, which can hold nearly 50,000. In Thailand, they jumped from Impact Arena's 19,000 seats to Rajamangala National Stadium with over 50,000 capacity. And in the US, they've reached a brand new milestone. For the first time, ENHYPEN performed a stadium concert in Los Angeles, selling out more than 22,000 tickets at the BMO Stadium. But what really makes this tour stand out is how fast these shows are selling out. Even before the tour began, every ticket announcement created a frenzy online. In Chicago, for example, ENHYPEN made history before even stepping on stage. Their concert at the United Center sold more than 14,000 tickets, making it the biggest single-night arena show ever at the venue by an Asian act. It also became the largest U.S. arena concert by a Korean act in history. And yes, they even broke their own record from their Fate tour just a year earlier. In New York, they doubled up at UBS Arena with 2 back-to-back sold-out nights. And in Los Angeles, they completely filled the BMO Stadium. No seats left, no tickets unsold. That's a demand level most groups can only dream of. Their Europe tour is no different. For their very first run on the continent, every single show sold out. In London, they packed the O2 Arena with more than 14,000 fans. Amsterdam's Ziggo Dome and Berlin's Uber Arena were filled to the brim. In Manchester, over 14,000 tickets were gone. And Paris? Tickets sold out in under 15 minutes, with tens of thousands still stuck in the queue. Brussels sold out in just 25 minutes. 6 cities, 6 sold-out shows. It's a clean sweep. Asia is just as impressive. In Thailand, ENHYPEN joined the short list of K-pop acts who have sold out Rajamangala National Stadium, a massive venue with 65,000 seats. In Japan, they became the fastest boy group to complete a dome tour since their debut, filling up places like Fukuoka's PayPay Dome and Osaka's Kyocera Dome. And in Singapore, demand was so high that after selling out 2 nights, they had to add a 3rd date, marking their first ever 3-day run there. Fans themselves have noticed just how crazy the demand has become. Many say that ENHYPEN could already be doing full stadium tours in several countries because the tickets are gone almost instantly, even with higher prices. One fan summed it up perfectly, saying they've never seen ticket sales this fast compared to other groups right now. And honestly, that's what makes Walk the Line such a defining moment. It's not just another world tour. It's proof that ENHYPEN's popularity isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. They're moving into bigger venues, they're selling out faster than ever, and they're expanding into new territories with massive success. In just a few short years since debut, ENHYPEN has gone from filling small arenas to dominating stadiums. They've joined the ranks of acts selling out some of the biggest venues in the world, and fans are still asking for more. That's not just keeping up with the competition. That's setting the bar for what it means to be a leading fourth-generation K-pop group. So, is ENHYPEN still at the top of their generation? Looking at the Walk the Line tour, the answer seems clearer than ever. They're not just leading, They're building a path that others will have to work hard to follow. And if this momentum continues, it's not a matter of if stadium tours will come next. It's when. And here's something to think about. ENHYPEN debuted less than 5 years ago. In that short time, they've gone from rookies fighting for attention to a group selling out arenas and stadiums around the world. Very few acts in K-pop history have climbed that fast. And the fact that they're doing it now, when the competition is at its toughest, makes it even more impressive. Fans aren't just watching a boy group perform, they're watching a phenomenon grow right in front of them. Every sold-out arena, every dome filled with ENGENEs, every stadium crowd chanting their name, it all points to a future that's only getting brighter. If Walk the Line is any indication, ENHYPEN isn't just surviving 4th-gen K-pop, they're shaping it. And the question might no longer be whether they're leading the generation, but whether they're already stepping into the ranks of groups that define an era. If you enjoyed this deep dive into ENHYPEN's journey, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the world of K-pop. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.